It's August, so you know what that means. We're going back to school, Ashley Trevino style. Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and Ashley Trevino. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. In today's video, we're taking a look at Ashley Trevino and a back to school drive that she's taking credit for that she really didn't have anything to do with. Ashley, what the fuck does dancing weird in front of kids have to do with the back to school drive? So here's the thing for me. I honestly didn't pay a whole lot of attention to this because Ashley, she's giving me nightmares again. And I had to kind of take a step back and just, what's it called when you like get the toxins out of your body? Detox. I had to go through an Ashley detox. So I didn't really follow the story that much. And then I started to hear that, Ashley is taking credit for a giveaway, a back to school book bag giveaway. She's twerking and being super weird and inappropriate in front of kids. And I thought, no way is this possible. And in this first clip, you can see that the vibe is kind of weird. The fact that Ashley's dancing and just being super weird in a skin tight dress. Oh girl, that wasn't it. But in a skin tight dress. And the kids are literally having to wait and watch her perform. They just want to get their book bags, girl. Them kids don't want to see you shaking around that fat, flabby ass of yours. And we don't want to see it either. In this next clip, Ashley's treating herself like a local internet celebrity as she takes all the credit for all of Michonne's hard work.
Hey guys, I am in San Antonio with Michonne. So we are here to do the backpack giveaway and essay, you guys. Yes, it's gonna be a good night.
When the Alibaba is that? Why did you get them kids 57-cent book bags? Okay, so let me explain how this works. I guess Michonne was like in charge of this whole event. And look, if you're doing a giveaway and you're trying to help the community, I don't want to say too much bad. However, if you know that you're giving book bags and essential items for back to school to kids, you need to do a little better in regards to what you're getting. No shade, kind of, but when you're giving kids book bags, those plastic cheap book bags, we've all seen those kind of book bags, or like sometimes you'll see like makeup bags, or you'll see like, I don't know, just weird bags that you get from like the discount stores and places like that. You know that those types of bags don't last. It reminds me of the bags that, you know, when you're like going to go on a trip and you buy like the travel bottles, but they come in a package, and the package they come in is usually this plastic zipper case that zips. That's what those book bags remind me of. Those things are not going to last. They're going to last maybe a week or two, and then the strap is going to start separating from the plastic. The plastic is going to tear. I just don't think that was a smart choice. I have done a lot of giveaways. I've done a lot of charity work. I don't talk about it on my channel because it's not relevant to what I'm talking about. But I currently own a beauty pageant system. I haven't done pageants in a while because I didn't like where the beauty pageant industry was going for little kids. My main focus was to build confidence and self-esteem in kids that don't have it. That was what we were for. That's what we still stand for today. And who knows, maybe I'll do pageants in the future. I don't know. we do kind of have the itch to do a pageant, but we don't know what city we want to go to. But anyway, I have done quote free pageants before where entry is like $25 for registration or $50 for registration, but you don't actually pay for the actual competing of the pageant. And that basically pays for like the venue and the staff and things like that, pays for the crowns, all that stuff. But 99% of the costs come out of my pocket. That's why it's called a free pageant, blah, blah, blah. You get it? I hope you do. Maybe. Anyway, but every single pageant, whether it's a free-ish pageant or not, my contestants are always encouraged, not required to, but always encouraged to do some kind of community service. And that community service can be done on their own, but it can also be done in the form of fundraising. And normally we'll fundraise for food banks. We'll do teddy bears for children who have been subject to abuse as kids. We've done domestic violence shelter restocks where it's like personal items for kids and women and things like that. We've been doing that for 10 years now. And when you're doing events for kids, I get it. You want to make it fun. You want to make it inviting. You want to have music and snacks and games and things like that. But you include those kids in those festivities. You don't have them off to the side or down some stairs in the parking lot watching you shake your fat, nasty ass as they're sitting there waiting to get their school supplies. Like, that is so strange to me. The fact that she doesn't really involve anybody in what she's doing, and especially at an event like this that could have made people go, oh, Ashley's not that bad, or at least maybe said something like, oh, that was nice of Ashley. But no, instead Ashley decided to separate herself like she's some local weird celebrity and shake her ass in front of all the kids. And if you don't know what I mean by shaking her nasty, flat, floppy, old lady looking booty, and she's only 36, guys, don't forget that. Don't worry, I found a clip that'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Left, right, right? She's so weird. Have you guys seen those clips where she's like shaking it back and forth, kind of, sort of, but not really, and she's going left, right, left, right, left, right? Like, God. Anyway, in this next clip, you're going to get to see how many people showed up for this back to school event, or how many people decided to just skip it altogether. That's so weird. Okay, let me set up the picture for you, so just in case you don't really understand what's going on. So Ashley Machone, all of her weird people are like back behind those walls or beside those walls. She has those people lined up and coming to get the book bag that she gives them. Now, maybe she was like, oh, do you want purple, blue, pink, black, red, whatever? Maybe she did that. But like, you could have made it fun for the kids. You could have like, okay, so where were they? They were in a restaurant. We'll get to that in a minute. But they're in a restaurant, so maybe they could have took like different color of like painter's tape and did like hopscotch and let the kids hopscotch their way over to pick out the book bag they wanted. Maybe set up like a little bowl of candy or something so they get to pick out their book bag and then they get to pick out a piece of candy, or like, you know, Ashley, you're making all this money, maybe a little Labubu or something to go on that $3 book bag. Something to make it fun. Maybe some music for them. Maybe like kid songs, or like, I don't know, what's that shit called? Like Kids Bop or something like that. Something kid friendly, Ashley. Kid friendly. Not you shaking your ass in front of them. That's not kid friendly. And if that wasn't weird, check out this next clip where Uncle Fester has Ashley under an interrogation light or a hostage light or some just weird, nasty lighting as they talk about their awesome book bags they're giving away.
Yeah, hold it up. Look, you have pencils, colors, crayons, erasers, colored pencils, spirals, rulers, papers, a backpack, just your bare essentials for kids to start the school year.
And these backpacks are really like sturdy.
Yeah. Please flash in the background.
Like literally.
So there is these are your starter kits for the kids that really need the bare essentials to start the school year, guys.
In this next clip, the barbecue place where they did this fundraiser in San Antonio received a lot of backlash for hosting Ashley. I think they provided food or something like that to them. Like, maybe, look, that place should have been providing food for those kids, not for Ashley. She can afford it with all her TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat money. Yeah, that's the thing. She's still getting paid on TikTok. She's still getting checks every week from TikTok. That's going to be in an upcoming podcast episode. So make sure you like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. But that barbecue place should not have been giving free food to Ashley. Those kids are there because they need free school supplies. Those parents work so hard to take care of their kids, and they can't afford to provide basic necessities like book bags and school supplies. So why didn't you provide those kids with food? So when Uncle Fester's like, oh, don't do that to the barbecue place, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that barbecue place, in my opinion, because they should have been taking care of those kids, not Ashley and her fat ass. Watch the next clip.
We went to San Antonio, gave up the school supplies, whatever. I'm going to continue to say this because I know a lot of you guys have heard this story, but a lot of you guys haven't. We went to San Antonio, did a school supplies and backpack giveaway. This business opened their doors for us to do it at their place. Had no idea the backlash that he was going to get, and he received a lot of bad reviews. He had no idea, and the food is freaking awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. The food, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I go to a restaurant and it's not good, I'm not going to promote it, or a product. If somebody wants me to promote a product and I don't like it, I'm not going to promote it. But I'm going to tell you, Bustin' Q's restaurant, barbecue in San Antonio, Texas, is the real deal. I promise you. You will not be disappointed. So the owner reached out to me after this whole event this past week, and he was getting a lot of flack and everything. And I also reached out to DJ Suavecito out of Hot Tejano radio station out of Austin. And I told him to give him a shout out, and I told him the whole situation about him catching, 1-star reviews just because he hosted and he let us, give kids back.
And just when you thought Bussin' Barbecue in San Antonio was getting a lot of backlash, well, so is Michonne.
I understand a lot of people don't like her. Cool. Now, on to the next thing without her. Will I still talk to her behind the scenes? Of course. If she does something wrong to me, obviously I'll cut her off. But any other event that I do will not involve her. Not because she's an ugly person to me, but a lot of people don't respect her. And I feel like, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna give my supporters or people who support me something that they want. And from now on, any event that I do, I wanna do it good. I wanna do it good again. This was not a flop, let me tell you. We were able to help out literally over 100 kids today. It was all kids, literally. We were able to help out over 100 kids today in my community in San Antonio. And I'm so excited for it. So, next thing, I feel like we should do Halloween. A Halloween costume drive, a Halloween candy giveaway, something like a Halloween event.
Listen, I don't know. If they gave away 100 book bags, and that's great. I think that is great. Like 100 families, 100 kids that have book bags, that are going to last for 3 weeks. That's great. But, and you know what? It's the thought behind it. I shouldn't really bash the book bags, but I'm sorry. I know the quality of stuff like that. I buy a lot of wholesale stuff going back to the pageant industry. I have wholesale vendors and every possible thing you could ever imagine, from crowns to trophies to giveaway bags to backdrops to stage equipment to lighting to sound equipment. anything you could possibly want for entertainment and productions, I have wholesalers for. I've had connections for years and years. And I know that the amount of money that those book bags cost were not conducive to what those kids deserve. And I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. That's my opinion. And I understand he's probably never done anything like that before. I mean, everybody has to learn and grow. But he's so focused on the Ashley drama and, oh, I'm not going to do anything with Ashley anymore, but I'm still going to talk to her. Like, that says a lot about your character. Why are you still talking to someone like that? What do you have to gain from that? It's not anything good. And if you say that you're not going to associate with her in regards to giveaways, then how are you associating with her? Like, what? You have to understand, you are the company you keep, Michonne. You are the company that you surround yourself with. You should always surround yourself with people that you want to be like and aspire to become. And is it possible that you aspire to be like Ashley because she has a big following, because she has a lot of people hate watching her? That does pay her a lot of money, actually. If you go to her Snapchat and you watch more than one story, an ad is going to pop up. And every time you see that ad, you are giving Ashley money. Don't watch Ashley. Don't go to her Snapchat. Keep watching YouTube videos if you want to know the weird, crazy shit that's going on with her. Keep watching Keep watching TikTokers that cover her story. Go to Reddit. I don't care what you do, but don't go to her sites and look for that information yourself. It's not worth it to give her all of that money. That's why a lot of my clips come from TikTokers who have already watched her content, because I see what it's. And if I do myself, and when I do need to go get my own research about Ashley, if I see an ad, that's it. I'm done. I'm not looking at the clip. I don't need it that bad. It's not worth it. I'm not giving her any of my money. So you guys have to realize that by supporting, you know, we can accidentally come across one of Ashley's videos on TikTok that actually comes from her page and give her a view. That's an accident. We don't mean to do it. It's a oopsie and a boo-boo. But Michonne's saying that he's going to hang out with Ashley behind the scenes is really weird, really gross, and is really concerning, in my opinion, of course. But what do you think about today's video? What do you think about the fact that Ashley went to a back to school drive and she was twerking and being super weird and gross in front of little kids? What do you think about those book bags? Do you think I'm being too harsh and judgmental? Do you think I should just be thankful that they did a giveaway? Maybe, possibly. What do you think about the fact that Michonne says that he's going to still hang out with Ashley, just not do it on social media so you can see it? And what do you think about Michonne saying that he's going to do like a charity event for Halloween costumes? I think it's a good idea, but I think he really needs to work on his execution if he's going to make it successful. But what do you think? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. Today I'm doing my most highly requested video, so you better watch it. Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and my makeup routine. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. So in today's video, I'm not going to call it a tutorial. I'm going to call it like a get ready with me while we talk about bad people on the internet, some things I find interesting, and other just random stuff. So before I get started with my makeup, I wanted to show you guys what I use for kind of skin prep or skincare or whatever you want to call it. So The Ordinary is the best place to go to. If you use like Google to search your skin type, it'll give you like a list of like skincare that you need for your specific skin type. But for me, I use niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. These are the little bottles that they come in. I love plant-based squalene. It is so good. It really hydrates your skin. So if you have dry skin, this is my girly. And about once a month, I'll use the peeling solution, but you got to be careful with this one. It's not good for everybody. Definitely like skin test this before you put it all over your whole face. If not, you're going to regret it. I'm not really good at this, so I don't know if you guys can see what's on there, but you know, whatever. For like a face cream or whatever, I use Tatcha. This is the Overnight Indigo Glow or something like that. Indigo Overnight Repair. This is a little thicker formula, so just be cautious of that. But sometimes I do use it during the day if my skin just needs a little more hydration. But it does sit kind of heavy on the face, so keep that in mind. Something else I really like is the Copper Buffett. What is it called? Copper Buffett Peptides? Is that right? Buffett Copper Peptides. Whatever. See why I don't do these videos? Today I am going to be outside in the Florida sun, so I'm going to be putting on the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer Sunscreen, blah, blah, blah. It's SPF 15. It has SPF 15 in it, so I like this one, but I have to use this one with a secondary primer, and I'll show you that in just a second. I do love this primer. However, the only thing about this primer is like makeup doesn't like sit on it very well. At least for me, it doesn't. Oh my god, I put way too much. It is super like, it makes your skin feel so soft, but girl, this is not it. To be honest, I don't use this one. Can you guys see that? It's so good, but I don't use it that much because I don't know. I feel like when I put my makeup on top of this, depending on what kind of foundation I'm using, it like my makeup slides right off. So I don't know. But to make sure that, so I don't want that to happen today because I have to film a few videos and I am going to be outside. Hopefully I get to go to Disney. There's this certain video that I've been wanting to film for a while and just things came up and I haven't been able to do it. So make sure you guys watch my Disney videos. Like, girl. This is the NYX Face Glue Primer that I'm using. I like the e.l.f. Power Grip, and there's another one. I don't know who it's by. Whoever e.l.f. is duping, that one's really good too. But the problem with the e.l.f. one is you have to be careful because it like will break you out. Because it will break some people out, so just be careful. Okay, so I'm going to let the primers kind of do their thing, marry together. Hopefully not do crazy stuff, and I don't know what kind of foundation I'm going to use today. This is the Milani bronzer drops, and this is the color, this is in shade 110 light because your girl is white, way too white. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be doing a spray tan, not spray tan, but like a sunless tanner. I've been using, I forget what it's called, but I really like it. So if you guys are like interested in that, let me know. Maybe I'll do like a short or something like that. Maybe not a whole video. Okay, so see, now that I have that like on my face, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing today. So I have to film, I think I have to film an Ashley video. There's not a whole lot going on. I mean, she just did this back to school drive where she was like twerking. I couldn't find the clip where she's like actually twerking. Well, I did find one clip where she's kind of sort of twerking. If you can even call what she does twerking, because ew, gross. But I did find that clip. I'm trying to find some more, so maybe I'll film that video. Today. I'm not really sure yet. See, I was going to go in with the Laura Mercier Real Flawless foundation, but I'm going to be honest with you, the shit stinks. So I'm not going to use that today. Some of my favorite foundations are, you know what, I really like Kat Von D foundation, but it's a little too heavy. It's summer. I don't want to use that right now. But if you need like a full coverage moment, Kat Von D, she's your girl. I think I'm going to go in with this Smashbox. What is this? Always On Skin Balancing Foundation, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to use this today instead of Laura Mercier because I don't know, girl. Like, it smells so bad. Do you guys use Laura Mercier foundation? It stinks. I think it smells so bad and like nobody talks about it. It's like a secret. It's like, I don't know. Are we all ashamed? Is that what it is? So hopefully I can get my husband to take me to Disney. I don't really know if he's going to want to because it's his only day off this week. And I know he's had a pretty like stressful week because he's like trying to get promotion at work. And I'm like so proud of him, guys. Like he goes to work and then once a week he comes home and he films videos with me for the podcast. Guys, we need a name for the podcast. I don't know what we're going to name it. Telenova is just not going to work out. Like, I've asked people and they just get confused when I say Telenova. So, okay, I already feel so stupid doing this video because, like, this is not aesthetic at all. I look crazy. Ugh. I think I have too much bronzer on. Hold on, guys. I gotta fix this crap. See, you guys just want me to do my makeup so you control me, right? I'm on to you guys. Anyway, don't be gross like Ashley Trevino and use dirty sponges. Use clean makeup tools, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna pack this in a little bit more. I definitely have way too much bronzer on. Tomorrow we're filming a video at Universal Studios. Tomorrow, I know we're going to Universal Studios to film a video, so I just don't know if he's gonna want to go to Disney today. Hopefully. For contour, I'm going in, can you guys see that? For contour, I'm going in with Rare Beauty. I love Selena Gomez's makeup line. Like, her products are so good. The prices are amazing. And the pigment payoff is great. So, I'll show you guys what I mean. Can you see that? Hello, cheekbones. Look at that. If you're not sure where to place your contour, I usually just place it on my cheekbone because contour is about, or just under my cheekbone, because contour is all about like creating shadows. And that's what we're doing, girl, creating shadows. Hold on, because I keep using the viewfinder. So I don't know if you guys can see that. We're creating a little bit of shadow. Nothing super crazy. I always get contour, foundation, everything in my hair. It's so bad. So the video that came out today was about like going down memory lane and some of Ashley's crazy like just moments online and like how she got banned from the internet and all that stuff. What you guys think about that video? Like, what's your craziest Ashley like memory? Like the thing that made you go, wow, this, you know, the thing that made you go, wow, this person's kind of crazy. For me, it was definitely the Santos live. Like, that was so weird to me. I kept thinking, wow, this kid is so young. Like, what the hell is wrong with her? She's so weird. Before I do anything else, girl, we got to fix these eyebrows. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. This is going to take a minute, so I'll be right back. I found this when I was figuring out like what kind of look I was going to do today. So I'm going to use the Anastasia, what is this? Dip Brow Pomade. Is that how you say it? I don't know. It's brand new. And you know what? Ooh, can you see that? That might be too dark. Ugh. We'll find out. Okay, girl, it's a little dark, but that's okay because I don't have any eyebrows. So if it's a little dark, that's fine. Okay, anyway, back to like my story. So I think the crazy Ashley moment for me was, yeah, it was definitely the Santos thing. I was like, oh my gosh, she's like, she knows his age. And even though he was like, oh, you know, I'm 22 or 21 or whatever the hell he was saying, I think 22. We all knew the boy was 19. Like, everybody on the internet knew that this boy was no older than 19. Hell, I think it was freshly 19 when he met her. And it's just crazy, like, because like at the time I didn't know that it was a skit. I didn't know it was like planned and that he had reached out to her and like they set up like this collab or whatever. Like, I genuinely thought like everything was real. Now I know there's real elements to it. Like, I think the collab was planned, but I think all the weird nasty shit, I don't think that was necessarily planned. I think that Ashley just started to be like, you know, feeling him or whatever, and he's just like, whatever, I'm gonna go along with it. Because now when you see her talk to, oh, by the way, I'm using, see, I'm so bad at this. My blush today is Gucci Radiant Pink. I love Gucci blush. That's what it looks like. The color payoff is a little different when you put it on your cheeks. And remember, like, colors are going to be different depending on like your skin tone, your undertones, all those things. So if you don't necessarily like the way it looks like in the pan, like, I always encourage you to just try it out. Like, or if you do like the way it looks in the pan and you're just like, I'm not sure how that's gonna look on me, I always encourage you to try it just once. If you don't like it, don't buy it again. So yeah, I just can't help but feel like maybe Ashley was being like super weird and predatory with him just off camera, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I forgot to put on concealer. This is probably going to be the one and only, like, get ready with me because I'm not good at this. But yeah, I feel like, because if you look at the way Ashley was with Santi recently, she was super weird and like, oh, you got to make sacrifices kind of vibe. Remember when she said that? Like, I feel like she probably said stuff like that to Santos, and the guy was just like, whatever, like, I got to get my bag, and just went along with it, which is so like weird and sad all at the same time. Oh my god, guys, I didn't do my eyes. I'm not doing these videos anymore. No, guys, I am not, this is not my vibe. But I don't know, maybe you guys like it because, you know, this is who I am, and this is what real people are like when they put on their makeup. They forget to do shit in the right order because we're filming on camera, and filming on camera is way harder than like what it seems like, trust me. My hourglass today, I love this one. As you can tell, my girl's almost empty, but I love this one because it's really creamy and it doesn't dry down too fast. If you're me and you're working with concealer, like, girl, you need all the time you can get. So I'm just gonna go in here and kind of push it into the skin. I have like the worst like dark circles. Well, not really, because I've been like doing better with hydration and like taking vitamins and all of those things. So the dark circles that like I used to have, they're not as bad, but sometimes they're kind of bad. And today I'm gonna be filming a lot, so that's why like I have like a more bright concealer. Normally I don't always do this, but that's how you know I'm tired or I'm filming a lot, if I have like a super bright concealer. Because on camera, like when you do makeup on camera, everything's exaggerated, or because when you're doing like, when you're filming, you have to go in a little heavier with your makeup because it doesn't always come through on camera. It doesn't always, like, the colors, you know, I feel like they're a little muted on camera. So when I'm filming, I have to do like a brighter under eye, a darker foundation, things I wouldn't usually do like day to day. But because I'm going to be filming today, so I feel like I need a little extra coverage today. So I'm going to go in with my Dior Forever Concealer. So I have a dark and a light. So like a little pro tip, anytime you're getting concealer, get two colors, get a dark and a light. So on days where you need to look a little more alive, a little more awake, you can use that lighter color. And then days where like the skin is skinning, you can use like not such a bright color, if that makes sense. So I feel like the hourglass is a little too bright. I just need a little more coverage. So this is gonna help like even it out so I don't look so much like a clown. Do you guys know that I'm like, I hate clowns? I wouldn't say like I'm afraid of clowns, but I definitely am not a fan of them. I think it comes from watching the movie It. Did you guys ever watch that movie? Like, that movie is so wild. My sister was like a big Stephen King fan, so she always had me watching those movies. She always read all of his books, did all of the things. And yeah, I think that's why I don't like clowns. But I'm not necessarily like, if I see a clown, I'm not gonna like run and hide in the bushes. The clowns are probably in the bushes, aren't they? Anyway, but I don't really like them too much. So I definitely don't want to look like a clown, but I kind of do right now a little bit. So I don't want to immediately go in and set my under eye because I have so much concealer on. I need to let it kind of do its thing, seep into my skin a little bit. That's like patting always helps push the concealer into your skin because the warmth of your finger against your skin helps it kind of melt and like marry together as one big happy family. So we're just going to let that do its thing. And because I'm potentially going to be outside today, oh, I didn't mean to go in with that color. I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Love this palette. It is like, she's my best friend. Normally, I would do this before I did my blush, but I think I'm kind of nervous. So don't follow like the steps I'm doing because I am not a makeup influencer, okay guys? And I'm just going to make sure that my blush is blushing and not being overpowered by the contour. I'm just stippling a little bit more pigment into my cheeks. Okay. I don't really go in under my neck too much because I have this little fat pocket right here. It's because I think I gained like weight and I just got like weird fat pockets in my face. So I don't really like to do contour under my chin or my neck area, but today we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for the gram. Oh God, that sounded weird. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We've done foundation, we've done concealer, it's doing its thing. I've done contour, blush. I need to prep my eyes. I need to do eye primer. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline, what is this? It's the eraser, whatever. It's like super popular. I'm kind of iffy about some drugstore makeup like foundation, concealer, things like that. I try to go more like not drugstore, but I kept seeing this all over TikTok and I wanted to try it because I normally do like P. Louise, but since Morphe closed down, like I just never think to get P. Louise because I used to always get it at Morphe and we can't really do that anymore. So I try to hold on to my P. Louise. I just forget to buy it. Like I know I can still buy it. I just forget. So anyway, so I actually like to use concealer as a eye primer base, especially if I'm using like, I don't know, I feel like concealer goes a long way. You don't need that much and it does the trick. I know some people don't like that, but I don't really mind. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys this palette. Oh my God, it is so bad. So I dropped this palette and like some of my favorite fall colors are like, they're just ruined. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. It is so dirty. She's well loved. Oh my God, this palette, she is so bad. She's so gross. So I'm just going to go in here with a fluffy brush. Did you see all that pigment fly off the brush? I don't know if you guys can see it. But the reason why Patrick Ta is so expensive and he's so popular is because, so first of all, Patrick Ta is like super high-end. Patrick Ta is like elevated luxury. Well, yeah, I guess I would call him elevated luxury because the labs that he uses are in Italy. And he uses like, I think it's a 3 mil process. So if you don't know what milling is, that's basically like, think of like if you have like chalk in your hand and you crush it up like once for a little bit. Think of that as milling. So Patrick taught, so then think about, you know, you have the chalk in your hand and you crush it up and it becomes like powdery, right? Well, if you go back and you crush it up some more, it's going to get even finer, right? And then if you do it again, it's going to get even finer. So it's just the process of making the powder like more fine. And with Patrick, I hope I'm explaining that right. I don't really know. Y'all don't listen to me. But Patrick Ta eyeshadow some people say it's hard to work with, but that's only because of the milling process. And think of the texture kind of like baby powder. It's super fine. To me, I don't think it stays on the eye that good, to be honest. So if you're gonna use Patrick Ta, anything, you have to prime your face, you have to set your face, you have to do all these things, because if you don't, in my opinion, the shit will come right off. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a darker color underneath and just build some dimension. So for the second color, I'm gonna go into the eye socket just to build up a little bit of dimension. So here in Orlando, like, everybody's kind of gearing up for Halloween. Like, we very much follow Disney in regards to like when everything starts dropping for Halloween. You'll start seeing like other theme parks like bring out their decorations and all that good stuff. And actually this year, well, I'll say Universal actually puts their props out way sooner than Disney puts out their decorations, actually. Tomorrow, we're going to be going to Universal to kind of look at the props. Well, that's why I'm going. My husband wants to go and try some new food, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So, like, guys, go show these videos some love. Like, I know we're all here for the Ashley videos. We're all here for the drama. But, like, go show those videos love, because really, that's where my channel started. Like, my channel didn't start out as a drama channel. My channel started out as a Disney vlog channel. Just want to blend these two colors in a little bit. And yeah, so I know those videos don't really get like a lot of love, but we still do them because that's like my true passion. Like Disney, Universal, I love going there. It's such a vibe. It's such a good time. So when those videos come out, I think that the algorithm just doesn't push them out because of the keywords that I use. Because I don't know if you guys know, but as creators, we use keywords and like search terms, and that's how like our audience finds us. So for the Disney videos, like, it's so oversaturated. I'm just building a little more definition with the eye color, using a darker color. So you guys might not even see that those videos are like getting pushed out, because even on like, I guess my spam account, my spam YouTube channel, I sometimes don't even get my videos. Like, I'll always get the drama videos, but like the Disney videos, the travel videos, things like that, they don't always show up on the recommended. And I have to literally go into my channel and look for those. So guys, help a girl out. I am just gonna work on building this more definition. And so I'm not the best at this, but the cool thing about makeup is you can wipe that shit off and start over again. I love playing with makeup. I think makeup is so fun. I do need to blend this shit because it's looking kind of rough. So yeah, guys, I'm like such a big Disney girly. Like, I love Disney. I only went once as a kid though, because I actually didn't grow up in Florida. I grew up in Georgia. Did you guys know that? I grew up in Georgia. I grew up near Atlanta. I actually grew up closer to the University of Georgia than... Remember how I said this palette? Oh my god, this palette is so bad. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys. They just fell out. My colors just fell out. Do you see that? That's terrible. But that really sucks. You know what? I can show you how fine the powder is, I guess. So this fell out, and like the other one had fell out a while ago. This stuff, oh my gosh, my bed sheets are white and pink, and this fell on my bed sheets, the palette. I set it down, and to get that out of my bed sheets was terrible. But I'll show you, like, oh my god. Maybe I can show you guys like how finely milled this is and why it's so expensive. So just gonna take the pigment. Do you see that? Do you see it? It's so pigmented. Oh my god, I love that color. That sucks. These palettes are so expensive too. They're like $75, $80. I'm gonna put that shit back in there. We're gonna make that work. Reminds me to do my little hack with that because I really love that color. Anyway, yeah, I only got to go to Disney once when I was little, so we started going for our 1-year anniversary to Disney. My husband was like, what do you want to do? What do you want for your anniversary? And I was like, I want annual passes to Disney. Hello, yay. Guys, that was the biggest mistake he's ever made in his life. The poor guy. When I tell you we went to Disney almost every weekend, girl, we were at Disney almost every weekend. It was crazy. And he probably low-key hated me. Or high-key hated me. I don't know. Whatever. He probably hated me for real though. So I'm just going to go in with a really light color. This is like, I love this white color, but I feel like you have to put so much on. Like, you really have to pack it on. So yeah, we started going to Disney and we pretty much went almost every year since our 1-year anniversary. And we've been married for like 19 years. We've been married a really long time. And yeah, it's just, I love it. And then like I would take all these pictures, all these videos. Like, I'm about to give y'all the tea on how this channel really started. So yeah, I would take all these pictures and videos, and my husband's like, oh my God, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of buying you new phones, because when my phone would fill up, I would just be like, oh my God, I need a new phone. And he was like, I'm so tired of buying you new phones, new hard drives, all this stuff. You need to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, what? Like, that's so weird. What do you mean? Like, I did not watch YouTube. I didn't know what YouTube was. I mean, I knew what YouTube was, but I didn't like watch YouTube. Does that make sense? I am going to go in with the Essence Call Me Queen. So yeah, he's like, you need to figure something out, girl, because like, this is not it. Do YouTube. So what did I do? I ignored him at first, obviously. And then after a while, I was like, okay, whatever. So I started watching YouTube, and I was like, I don't even know where to start. Like, what are my interests? What do I want to watch on YouTube? So at the time, it was like, I want to say 2021 or 2020. And like, it was whenever like cruising and travel started picking back up after the pandemic. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch like cruise videos, because we were like really interested in going on cruises, because at the time, cruising was like really cheap. Like, you could go on a cruise for like $300. Like, for 2 people. Like, on Carnival, I think Royal Caribbean was a little more expensive, which, like, per usual, Royal Caribbean's always a little more expensive. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. This is in the color Translucent. So I started watching like cruise videos, mainly to find out like about the different ships, and like to figure out like what ship I wanted to book, because like some ships you should just not be booking cruises with. Like, I don't like the older ships. I like older cruise ships, but like the really old ones, you just got to be careful what kind of cruise. Like, what kind of cruise are you looking for? Like, are you looking for a new ship, an old ship? Are you looking for a big ship, a small ship? What kind of things you want to do on the ships, because the older ships don't have the same amenities as the newer ships. So anyway, I was just like trying to find like videos to like get me educated on the cruises. So I found this one YouTube channel that I absolutely love. It's called Ship Life. I love him. Like, Jay is not only like really good at like commentary and telling you what's going on in the cruise space, but he's also a really good vlogger, which I'm sorry to say, some of these guys that do like cruise news and stuff like that, when it comes to vlogging, like, I love them to death, but when it comes to vlogging, like, they are not it. I know I look crazy right now, but that's okay. So yeah, I found him and I just started watching his videos. Like, from there, I found other like YouTubers. I found Kyle Palo. He does like Disney content. Through there, I started finding like other content creators. And I was like, okay, so I found like somebody that does Disney videos. I didn't even know Disney vlogs were a thing. So I was like, okay, obviously I need to like practice. I need to figure out like how am I gonna do this. So it took me like watching so many videos, so many different vloggers, and so many different like educational channels. And then finally I just got my camera, went out to the parks, started making the worst vlogs in the world. I am going to use, can you see that? I don't know. Whatever, it's Smashbox. I don't love this one too much because it's a felt tip, but the color payoff is good and it doesn't really smudge. Actually, no. I'm gonna use this one. This one is, I don't know, some drugstore brand. I think like maybe Elf or Wet n Wild or something, whatever. So yeah, I just started practicing and doing like these terrible vlogs, but oddly enough, over time, I started getting subscribers, but like it took me years to get these subscribers. I mean, it took me like a year to get up to like 1,000 subscribers. And then I was like, okay, this girl, this is not it. It took me forever to get subscribers. I was like, okay, like girlfriend, we need to do something else. And I didn't really watch TikTok. And then I started watching TikTok and I was like, oh my God, there's like to get the algorithm to like when you first get on TikTok is so weird. Like I kept getting like these weird dancing videos. Did you guys get that when you first like started using TikTok? And then like somehow Ashley Trevino ended up on my For You page. And it's like a parasite. Like as soon as you look at her for more than 0.5 seconds, like you're inundated with Ashley Trevino stuff. And I just started seeing more and more stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? Girl, that mirror is not it. I was just like, what the hell? Like, who is this person? And why do people keep saying, Dia, does it smell? Dia. Like, I was so confused. And like, I didn't know what battling was. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. So I'm just taking a little bit of the powder from the baking. You don't have to use like a lot of powder. You can just, because the brush is going to pick up a lot of it. If you've ever cleaned your brushes, not like Ashley Trevino, then you know your brushes hold onto a lot of products. So I just used the leftover powder, girl. Anyway, I kept seeing like all this stuff about her in the lives. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are they doing gifts? Like, what the fuck is this? And I kept saying, oh my God, like, don't accidentally give somebody a gift because I'm not giving you my money. When I tell you I cannot find my eyeliner, I don't know where my eyeliner is. So I got to use this like, I don't even know what the hell this is. It's just a basic black eyeliner. But the eyeliner from Sephora, the Sephora brand eyeliner, the under eyeliner, oh my God, she's like my girl. Yeah, I started seeing like all the shitty stuff like Ashley did. And I was just like, what? Like, this person's so terrible. Like, why do people watch her? Like, right around that time is when like the whole Santos stuff was going on. And I just remember seeing Santos and going, wow, he's so young. Like, what the hell? Like, I was so intrigued. I guess like so many other people were. And then I started seeing all these watch parties. And I'm like, okay, why are we doing watch parties? Like what's going on with that? I started to figure out that like, oh, people don't want to watch her because they don't want to give her views because she gets paid based off of views as well as subscriptions and all these things. And then at the time she was getting like $10,000 a month or more in subscriptions. I was like, that is so wild. She was getting all this money because she was doing like those weird freaky lives with Santos. Like, this is when she really started to make a lot of money. I think since I'm holding on to her so much, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty How Many Carats highlighter. We love her. She's our friend. She lives in our house rent-free. So yeah, I was like, and I found myself like talking about her like to my husband, like can you believe this person would do stuff like this? And I was more intrigued by the fact that she was like doing this weird shit, like on the internet. Like, I thought it was so strange and I didn't understand why people were watching her. And then I found out like her kids don't have beds. Like, she just has a bunch of junk food in her refrigerator. Like, if you go back and watch like my first Ashley videos, I am like, girl, I am crashing out because her refrigerator is like unorganized. She doesn't have like good healthy food. And like, I get it, like we all want snacks and shit like that, but you gotta have like at least some healthy food in your refrigerator. It was just really weird. And then over time, I started to realize, especially recently, that everything she does is a skit. Everything is clickbait or rage bait and sad fishing, and it's just really weird. And every time I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do an Ashley video. I'm not gonna do an Ashley video. I kept thinking, you know what? I am gonna do an Ashley video. I'm gonna do an Ashley video because like people need to know like the kind of crap she does online. So I just kept being like, you know, every time there was like something weird or new with her, I would just make more videos, and you guys started finding me. So I kept doing more videos and more videos. And for a while I was like, I don't really like doing these videos because she just grows. And after a while I was just like, you know what, I am gonna do these videos because I'm bringing awareness to her, and then people don't have to watch her on TikTok. They can just watch like myself and like other creators. Let us do the work for you kind of a thing. And you guys are so nice. You're so sweet. Like, you're so supportive. This is the Dior Forever Liquid Rouge. So yeah, we just started building our anti-Ashley community, and here we are. I think I want to do like a little nose contour moment. I don't know, what do you guys think? I might regret this. So I'm actually just going to use my Rare Beauty contour. So now I love doing these videos. I love telling you the crazy stories. I love like reading your comments and seeing what you guys think about Ashley and all the crazy stuff that she does. I love the fact that we like got her off of TikTok and she has like a permanent IP ban. Like, that is wild. Yeah, I love that like we got her off the internet. Well, we didn't get her off the internet, but like, we're close, girl. But I love the fact that like we got her off of TikTok. And like, I feel like TikTok gave her so many opportunities, like, and they were just like, yeah, whatever, who cares? But I think over time, like eventually they just couldn't they couldn't ignore it anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Sephora lip plumper because your girl needs plump lips. Because we don't want Ashley to take our men. And like, I know sometimes like I crash out about Ashley, but really and truly, like when the videos are done, like, girl, the videos are done. Like, Ashley does not take up that much real estate in my brain. Like, the only time I talk about her is like if I'm doing like research on her, or like I want to get my husband's perspective because like his opinion matters and I like to get his feedback. And you guys have been like so supportive with like our podcast, and like you guys love hearing his commentary, which I love, because it's like, I feel like the podcast is like we're all like sitting around together and we're like having a conversation. We're just chit-chatting, talking about the latest drama. I love that. I think we're going to keep it. The only thing is, like I mentioned earlier, is I don't know, like the Tila Nova name. I'm not loving that, guys. I was thinking about a couple of different names. So maybe I'll put like a poll up. Maybe I'll do like a members only poll, and maybe we can come up with a name together. I just don't think that the current name is going to work. That's why I haven't been putting it in the title or on the thumbnails. I've just been putting podcasts on there, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So I don't know, girl. We got to come up with a name soon. For setting powder, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. It's not setting powder. It's setting spray, whatever. A pro tip, not that I'm a pro, but like to get your setting spray to like dry faster is like have one of those little like electric hand fans, or like just a regular fan. I don't have either right now, so whatever. For my perfume today, I am going to go in with the Aqua Allegra Flora Bloom. This is from Garland Paris, whatever. Anyway, this stuff. So fun fact, my perfume, I get my perfume from Epcot. You actually have to go over to the France Pavilion to buy it, so I feel super bougie. Anyway, I love that fragrance. It's so good. I think you can get it at Sephora too. I'm not really sure. Go to Epcot to get mine. But anyway, what do you guys think about today's makeup look? What do you think about the fact that I'm not really good at showing you how to do makeup? What do you guys think about it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Did you like getting ready with me and just talking about random stuff? Definitely don't follow my makeup routine, girl, because I did this shit ass backwards. You should always do your eyes first, guys. Don't do your eyes last. But I guess I was a little nervous. I forgot, but whatever. We're okay. We're going to go take care of ourselves and get ourselves cleaned up and get ready to film. What am I filming today? I think I said I'm doing like some Ashley updates, the back to school stuff. What you guys think about all that? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the style of video? Do you like getting ready with me? Maybe on days when I'm batch filming, I can get ready with you. Maybe, I don't know. Ashley videos will be coming out soon. We're going to have some Disney Universal videos coming out soon. You guys go support those videos because I love making those videos. And originally when I started the channel, it was all about theme parks. And my goal was to get on the media list with them. So show your girl some love. Even if you let them play in the background, I don't care. Give them a thumbs up. That's fine with me. Grab your popcorn. It's time to talk about Ashley Trevino. Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and Ashley Trevino. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. Before I get started in today's video, I want to let you guys all know that this video originally was going to come out a little while ago, but then Ashley decided to go get herself punched in the face and we had to cover that instead. So this video is going to have a few clips from a couple of weeks ago, and I threw in some fun newer clips too. In this first clip, Ashley's getting ready to make her FO debut, and hopefully she learns how to put a filter on that thing.
I just throw it all in the bag. Hold on, wait, sorry. You're still on live? Yeah, I'm about to end it. Did she ever use the restroom?
No, I said I have to take a piss.
So let me set the scene for you a little bit. In that clip, she's in somebody's bathroom because we all know that Ashley doesn't have a house and she's basically couch surfing. That is whenever Uncle Fester won't let her be in his house because he's like beat her up or done something weird with her. Anyway, in this clip, I think she's at her manager's house and she's in the bathroom getting ready to make her FO content. And we get to see Ashley with no filter on. The fact that this is how this lady looks at 36 years old is another topic all on its own. That's going to come up later in today's video. But if I were a guy and I was like searching out my new hot girl to watch on OnlyFans, I don't think it would be Ashley Trevino.
Yeah, the filter and her real look are not even close. And she still doesn't even look good with filter, but I'm just saying. It's... She looks like a grandma.
Well, you know, some people do call her Grandma Trevino, I think, or Grandma Ash or something like that. In this next clip, even the filters are starting to give out on Ashley. And in the end, they just can't hang on to that face no more.
Guys, my lips look so juicy.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
That was a short clip.
It was a short clip, but it was just to show you how the filter like won't stick to her face. You know how like the filters will kind of like stick to your face or whatever? Like it's like an ongoing thing on Snapchat. Like she'll do those short videos or whatever. And then at the end on a lot of them, the filter just goes, nope, can't do it no more. I quit.
Too much stress?
Yeah. They clock out. In this next clip, I have to be really honest. I was kind of thinking, like, you know, I'm getting a little older. here. I'm doing all these videos. I want to look cutesy for you guys. So I was thinking about, oh, let me just go get a little bit of lip filler just to kind of help plump up my lips and whatever, like nothing crazy. So I was watching all of these videos about people like, come get my lips done with me kind of a vibe. And they're kind of cute, like aesthetically pleasing. The girls were super sweet, taking you through their experience. And then I saw this video where Ashley decided to take her audience with her to get her lips botched.
Hey guys, come with us. I'm gonna get my lips done again. My bestie's getting some Bratz lips. Yeah, I got too on like.
I know I'm stopping it already, but she looks kind of weird to me with that one eye closed kind of deal. Like, I didn't see any of the girls like with the come get your lips done with me in those videos. I didn't see any of them doing that. So I'm kind of wondering why she's doing that. Okay, so in this next clip, we're going to get to see like Ashley actually at this person's house, basement, car garage, wherever they're at, getting her lips done. There's no sound. There was copyrighted music. So what we're going to do, we're just going to watch it together as one big happy family. And we're just going to kind of like give our thoughts as the video plays.
Why did the lady put a ring on top of the glove? She's got the glove on and then a ring on top.
Oh, ugh, I looked at the needle. Ugh. I don't know, but that's not sanitary.
Wait, is this like in Mexico? Did they go to Mexico to do this?
I don't know.
Because, you know, that would be like illegal to do it in the States, right? If it's not at a legitimate place, right?
Yeah, highly illegal.
So did she go out of the States?
No.
Oh.
She shows, I think, at some point where she goes. Or people find out where she goes and they're saying that the lady's not certified or... Ugh.
Big butterfly ring. Does she keep using the same paper towel?
So it's kind of hard for me to like watch that because I don't care for needles too much. And then like I don't know, like the butterfly, like what's with the butterfly ring? Like I didn't understand that. It like I don't think it was a wedding ring or anything, and even if it was, why would you? It's just weird. In this next clip, we're gonna see what people on the internet think about Ashley and her lips.
In that category, let's just say that doubles, chat. Ew, put those lips away. Yep, that's Lorette right there, buddy. Yep, look up, look up, look up.
In this next clip, we're back in somebody's random bedroom as Ashley does a get ready with me as she gets ready to film her FO content. Viewer discretion is advised.
How do you wear that, Ash?
What?
Oh, I think maybe like this one for both of them.
Yeah. It's supposed to be open.
Like that?
Yeah. Like you're supposed to show your boobs.
Ow, what?
Excuse me.
Look how she's just standing there.
I hate the way she's just standing there, like legit.
It's because I can't stand on there. That's crazy about you. That's crazy about you. That's crazy about you.
Then I have these shorts.
That's screenshot you.
Because I'm a hot dads. So
Hide your daddies. Hide your daddies.
hey, how about if I just wear like this with these?
Loki. And then what?
Like-
Flip it up and show your punani.
Like this. Yeah. Like I could cut this right here. And then I could like wear this like this with these leggings.
What is
With my little lingerie leggings right here, look.
What'd you think about Ashley's outfits?
All I saw was the belly just pop out of nowhere. She's like bent over, like, cause she's leaning forward, and then she puts her arms up, and then her belly just comes out. Belly button, everything. It's just disgusting. I don't know. I don't know what to say, cause then I'm just fat shaming. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be known as the guy that fat shames women on the internet.
Yeah. I don't fat. I don't do it. It's not me. But she's disgusting.
I don't think. So you're trying to say you're not trying to say she's disgusting because her fat belly was hanging out. You're just saying that she's disgusting as a person, and you were observing the fact that her belly popped out. Question mark?
I just don't know how she's gonna be doing OF with the beer gut. See, that just doesn't come out right. I don't understand that. Like like who's gonna be participating with her?
Participating with
Or
her.
is she gonna be participating by herself? Or
I-
is it gonna be a solo act?
These are questions I never thought would run through my head.
I don't know. She's inferring dads are gonna be there or whatever. Like older men dads or whatever. So I don't know.
You know what I kept thinking when she was showing the outfit? I was thinking, okay, she's wearing the black shirt that says I love hot dads or something, but then the shorts are pink. Like, you don't put red and pink together. I kept thinking that. Like, why would you put red and pink together? That's so tacky. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't really looking at her beer gut because, I mean, I've already seen her nasty ass milk duds and just everything else I never thought I should ever see on any female, especially not Ashley Trevino. It's just gives me nightmares. But that's what I kept thinking. I kept thinking, who puts red and pink together, you weirdo? But no, I guess we all have our critiques about her.
And like, what kind of content is she making currently?
What?
Like, she's not. What was the first thing she was holding up? Was that like a stocking or something?
Yes.
Yeah, because she wasn't saying it. She was just unwrapping something and then just holds it up. Like, are you supposed to know what it is? What's the name brand? Where did she get it from? Like, there's no information. There's just her just unwrapping stuff. Like, it's not. She's not like taking us on a journey or anything.
I don't know if I want to go on that journey or not, but okay. I guess that's a good point. But I get what you're saying. Like, kind of like a like if you're doing like a what do you
unboxing or something?
You like an unboxing. When I buy a bunch of clothes, what do you say when I try them on for you?
A montage?
A montage. If she's doing like a montage or a get ready with me or OOTD outfit of the day, is that right? I think I did that right. Like you say, oh, I got my, I don't know. Let me like, for example, so like for me today, I would be like, oh, I have my Tiva Jesus slippers on. I have on Under Armour leggings and a basic tee from Skims or whatever. This shirt's not from Skims, but like, is that what you mean? Like she should, okay.
There's no content in it. It's just her just like taking groceries out of a bag, for fuck's sake. she says she reads the shirt, but so what?
She's probably embarrassed where she got it from. Like the stockings are very much giving like Dollar General or maybe Party City. The shirt's giving like the gift shop down the street kind of a vibe.
The short said slut.
God. Ugh.
She admitted to that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much giving, on 192 where they have like those get 20 t-shirts for $4 or whatever, like the old school Disney type of gift shops. That's the vibe it's giving. I feel like it's a roadside attraction type of a vibe, the outfit that she's showing us.
Imagine her kids, like, they got to go to school the next day. Hey, I saw your mom on TikTok. She says she's a slut.
I think that's the least of their worries, because not only do like her kids get bullied, they actually don't even go to school anymore. They're homeschooled. And to be honest, I don't think they're homeschooled either. Because you know how like the beginning of every year, every semester, we have to do these welcome calls, because our kids are homeschooled. Not because we're sluts on the internet, for other reasons, but you know how we have to do like those welcome calls, and every so often after like a DBA, we have to talk to the teacher. Like, I don't need, because she's never home. So how is she doing those calls? Do you know what I mean?
It has to be her mother doing all that stuff.
Yeah, I think her mom is pretty much doing everything. But I know her kids were like getting bullied. Like, that came out on the Camilla podcast. I know that, but could you imagine if they did go to school, like, not only saying, oh, your mom says she's a slut, but hey, I saw your mom's titties on TikTok last night. That just sounded weird coming out of my mouth. Or like, your mom was flashing her nunu on Instagram Live, or what is she on now? Snapchat. Like that's got to be horrible. What a horrible life for her kids. But Haley's going to be 18 in a couple of years, and she said she's going to like expose her mom for a lot of stuff. So we'll see what happens. And just when you thought you had enough of Ashley and her outfits for OnlyFans, I've got some more clips.
So these are my little stockings that I'm going to wear. And then I'm going to be like, eat.
She's not fucking.
And then I have my handcuffs. I have my visor too. I bought a new one. The purple one. So I guess we'll do purple with these.
What'd you think about the purple? Was the purple better? I feel like the purple was a little better.
The purple?
Yeah, the purple outfit she showed you. What were you looking at during that clip?
I have no idea. It's sometimes, you go blind. Sorry.
Kind of like me when I see needles, right?
I kept thinking, why does it say subscribe?
So she was doing her left, right. Have you? Oh my gosh. So in her newer, like, what's it called? Snapchats. In her newer Snapchats, she's doing this thing where I guess she's trying to teach herself how to twerk. So maybe she watched my video where we went to twerk school. Do you remember that video?
No.
He doesn't watch my videos. Anyway, in one video, if I can find it, I'll like put it right here. If not, then I won't. But basically, I did a video where Ashley was trying to twerk and she wasn't really twerking. Like, anyway, so we took her to twerk school. We taught her how to twerk a little bit. So now Ashley does this thing where she shakes her body, because she doesn't really shake her butt. She shakes her whole body and she goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And it's the weirdest thing on the internet. But anyway, I didn't want you guys to have to see that. I'm trying to think about you guys and put you guys first. So I covered it with a subscribe button. So yeah. Well, that's enough chit chat. Let's get back to Ashley and her OnlyFans outfits. Ew.
A little difficult.
That's crazy. Literally. Oh my gosh.
But yeah. So we're trying our lingerie on for the photo shoot.
I do no such thing.
Imagine taking these off with a guy in the room. I'd be like this. I'd be like this. I'd be like this. I'd be like this. again? How do you do like this? And then I'm off. Knowing I gotta fart.
She's like bending down to take it off.
Literally, I'm off. But I have my new little leggings on. We gotta do our makeup. Like legit, I have to do our makeup. And then I have to curl my hair. Okay, so.
So obviously my favorite part of that clip was her doing the little toss of her stocking, you know, the little toss. I thought that was very memorable, so much so that I had to slow it down multiple times apparently for you guys.
You slowed it down too many times. Just wanted it to stop. It was like a nightmare.
To be honest, I put these clips together probably a little over a week ago at this point. So I don't know why I did that so many times. I know at the time I was thinking, oh my gosh, like it was just her face looks really kind of weird and creepy. The way her mouth was open and the positioning of her mouth, she looked kind of confused and scared of her own actions. So I think I just kept doing it over and over because I was just trying to figure out psychologically what was going on in her head.
You're thinking about it too much.
I was very intrigued. I do remember that because I don't know like what y'all look at over there on OnlyFans, but I feel like if she was like, you know how like you see people, well, I mean, I can't say that, I'll get canceled. But you know how sometimes when you're thinking really hard and you're kind of like, as you're thinking, because, you know, you're trying to figure out like, you know, basic math, if you're me. Well, actually, I'm really good at basic math, but, you know, you're trying to like solve the problems of the world and you're just like standing there or sitting there kind of like dead face, like just with your mouth open, like dead.
Just saying like a million times.
What?
Just keep saying like a million times.
I'm saying like a million times?
Yes.
Oh, so whatever. Who cares? If you don't
figure out the solve for the world.
Yeah, that's how you figure stuff out. You say like a lot.
Just keep saying like.
Yeah, and then it comes to you. Anyway, so but my point is like, you know how when you're like really you're really thinking about something like really
So every time she says like, you got to take a shot. This is going to be the drinking game for this one.
Okay. So I'm trying to tell you my thought process.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So you know how when you're trying to solve the problems of the world, how to end hunger and how to, you know, get Ashley Trevino off the internet. Anyway, you just sit there and you're like deep in thought, and I'm trying really hard not to say like. You've got your mouth open and you're just sitting there and you're just thinking really hard. And then like you snap out of it and you go, oh my God, I probably look like a moron. Like that's how she looked right there. It was just really intriguing to me. I was trying to figure out like what is really going on behind that noggin of hers. And it was just the way she was throwing the sock. She just looked stupid to me. She just looked dumb. She looked like she was thinking, she just looked weird to me. So anyway, that's kind of, and maybe I did slow it down too much, but whatever.
What's on the next video?
And the next video, I think it's where Ashley is going to go get her BBL and her body done.
What's a BBL?
You know what a BBL is.
Oh, a Brazilian bottom lip?
What?
I don't know what a BBL is.
A bottleneck.
Bottom lift?
It's a Brazilian butt lift.
Butt lift.
Yeah. It's for like, I wonder like if you already have like a butt, I wonder if you can get a BBL or if it's a.
What about if it's the Brazilian boob lift?
I don't think that's what that is.
No?
No. You know, it's like all the girls in Miami. Like when we go to get on the cruise ships. Well, we don't really spend that much time in Miami, actually. We only go to Miami to get on cruise ships.
That's it.
I'm in Miami, I pull up on cruise ship.
Anyway, I think in this next clip, Ashley is basically talking about getting her body done. She's been talking about that for a while. I don't think she's actually going to get it done. I don't think she would pass the what's it called when you have to get surgery? The labs. I don't think she would pass the labs to be able to get, you know, that kind of surgery. I think that's why she hasn't gotten the liposuction yet. We did a video on that a while back. Actually, I think that was a podcast episode because we're talking about how much liposuction she could like have taken out at a time. Anyway, whatever. I think that's what the next clip is. Let's watch it.
Surgery coming up soon. We got the contract today. So soon I will actually be going close to the border.
So I think you asked that question earlier about if Ashley was like going over the border. Now, she said that she was going close to the border. She didn't say which side of the border she was going to be on. So maybe potentially, allegedly, she could be going to Mexico to get her BBL. I know it's like really popular to go to Mexico for those kind of surgeries because costs are way cheaper there and our insurance doesn't cover like cosmetic procedures. But I don't know. I don't think she's really going to go. But anyway, in this next clip, Ashley's getting a little too comfortable on live.
I'm about to put another pair of lashes over these.
Go to dinner?
Bro, I have to fart.
I'm gonna
I have to fart.
The bathroom's over there.
It's my room.
You're in a space.
Do you think she really farted?
No. I think that was a sound effect.
You think it was?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't sure about that 100%, but it was still funny. And so for me, she's like, oh, this is my room. I can fart if I want to, kind of a vibe. Kind of like, you know, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to, like that. But that's not her room. That's like that little girl's room. What's she doing farting in that little room? That little baby's room. That's so gross. But hopefully it was just a sound effect. But I don't even know why I threw that clip in there. I guess it was just funny. In this next clip, Ashley's talking about some white trash that's talking about her on TikTok. And no, it's not me.
Girl to know that she need to shut her motherfucking mouth. This little dumb white trash bitch needs to shut the fuck up.
You're loving her new look.
Like,
Ashley Trevino is gonna get somebody arrested. Allegedly, the person that did her lip filler is not even licensed, and they now privated their TikTok since she got the filler. And to be honest, I don't know what kind of lip filler she got because let's watch this clip together.
she's so dumb. Like, bro, you can put gloss on your lip filler. It's not, it has to be a brand new lip gloss or chapstick. You can't use an old one. This is not my first round. This is my fourth round. Like, so I don't know who this little white bitch is, but she need to shut the fuck up.
Lip filler, and I cannot rub my lips together. I can't put anything on them right now. They have to be nice and clean. And truthfully, you're supposed
And
to
she's
have
literally
as
saying all these lies right now.
possible, so your lips don't migrate. A really good licensed professional would have gave her all this information, especially not to drink the day of filler. These TikTok streets are saying that the woman that did her filler is not licensed to do so, and so she might go to jail or get a fine.
She literally said that there was people in the comments saying that I went to a basement. When did I go to a basement? Then somebody said that I drank alcohol. When did I drink alcohol? Literally, you can use lip gloss after you get lip filler. It just has to be brand new. Literally can use lip gloss. I've done it for years. Exactly, Heartbreaky. Heartbreaky is queen of lip filler. So I don't know who that little dumb bitch is, but she need to shut the fuck up. Because she obviously don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And the girl that I went to was licensed, but I guess because y'all know everything, right? And the reason people go private is because y'all like to harass people. Keep harassing them and I'm going to harass your mama and your daddy.
What?
Unless I wake up in your dad's bed.
You're gonna harass him in bed?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, come here, daddy. They're so dumb, bro. You can't use.
Like, Ashley's talking about harassing people.
Literally. And they're gonna say I was drunk tonight and I drank nothing but.
Okay, so a couple things with that. So please don't take any advice from Ashley Trevino when it comes to lip filler. I mean, if the girl really has had 4 rounds of lip filler, like her lips should be as big as your lips are.
Nobody can have big lips like me. They're too big.
They're,
So is this another account that she has? What is this? Is this TikTok? It is TikTok. It says it.
yeah, I'm not sure. I think she got her account back temporarily, but
Queen B underscore Ash.
oh wait, no, sorry, that's not TikTok. That's Instagram.
Why does it say TikTok?
Because somebody clipped.
Oh, the clipper.
Yeah, the clipper. Yeah.
She's on Instagram, huh?
Yeah, she was on Instagram for this one, and I'm not sure if she's been going live the last couple of days. I think most of her stuff has been on Snapchat stories. So, and I did notice on Snapchat stories that Ashley is getting ads, which means she's getting so many views that they're starting to put ads on her stories. So stop watching her stories. But there were a few things that kind of stood out to me. Remember at the beginning of the video, we watched her go get her lips botched. And I had said that, oh, I was watching these, come get my lips done with me kind of thing. And I do remember seeing on those videos where you're not supposed to put anything on your lips. They're supposed to stay like completely clean. I don't remember the time frame. I don't know if it was a few days or a few weeks. Maybe if you guys know, let me know in the comments below, girl, because I'm not really sure. But I do know that you're not supposed to put anything on your lips. So don't listen to Ashley. You cannot put lip gloss or chapstick or whatever on your lips. You have to keep them like really clean, really like sanitized, and, you know, like doing certain things to your lips right after you've gotten them done can cause that filler migration, which I think is what we see in her lips because they just look weird. But, and then getting punched in the face doesn't help either. So
shout out to Blanca.
Shout out to Blanca. What else? There was something else she said in that video that I thought was really weird. Oh, she was like, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna harass your mom and dad unless your dad ends up in bed with me," or something like that. And then somebody in the background goes, "You're gonna harass their dad in bed?" Like, girl, that's a felony. Don't be harassing nobody's dads. You're gross. And you know, the other thing about that is,
why? Because she might kill him.
What?
If she sits on him.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were working on yourself.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She could smother him.
With a pillow, right?
The rolls.
Stop it. There's nothing wrong with being pleasantly plump. We only say these things about Ashley because she's a mean, nasty, horrible, no good person. If you are pleasantly plump, we love you.
Yes.
Yes. So here's my thing. Like, Ashley obviously rage baits her audience. She says all these weird things to get you to say stuff, to get you to comment, to get you to go watch her stories. Stop watching her stories. But, like, we all know that Ashley can't take nobody's daddies. She can't take nobody's boyfriends. She can't take nobody's grandpa or their great grandpa. Don't nobody want Ashley? I think we've talked about Ashley's body enough. Let's watch Ashley talk about other people's bodies.
Literally, like, I can't do nothing right. Like, and then she wants to say it's a botched lip. Bitch, if anything is botched, it's your whole body. Like, you shouldn't even have been born.
For me, it's like when she says stupid shit like that and she thinks like she ate with her comeback or whatever it is she's trying to do. It's the silence in the room that's like so telling for me. I don't think any of these people like her. They're just around her for clout. Like Karma, one of the girls she hangs out with that was also going to get her body done. She has a TikTok. It's so hard to find her TikTok account. I think she only has like 400 or 500 followers on TikTok. And this is with hanging out with Ashley. But Karma actually does a video where she is promoting this plastic surgeon. And I think that video only got like 57 views. Like, it's terrible. It's so bad that no matter how I go back and search it on TikTok, I cannot find the video. I'm going to keep trying to find it. If I can find it, I'll insert it. But I just thought it was hilarious that this girl is trying to get views off of Ashley and she can't do it. It's just really weird and really strange. But it's like Ashley tries to say all these mean, nasty, terrible things about people and talk about people on the internet, and like everybody in the room just like there's no reaction. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're trying to call people 2s and 4s, like there should be some kind of reaction instead of like dead air. Does that make sense?
Mama says you can't say anything nice. Don't say anything at all.
My mama didn't say that. My mama said cussing bitches out. And my daddy said knock shit out of them. But, you know, I was raised differently, I guess.
Like Blanca? Just knock them out. Bam.
Yeah, very much. Very much. I remember, I think when I went to middle school, because I was kind of shy as a kid. And I don't know what we were talking about or whatever. But all I remember is my dad saying, knock the shit out of them or something like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I waited till high school until I started doing that. I didn't knock the shit out of anybody in middle school, but that's a story for another day. Maybe if this video gets like 200 thumbs up, I'll tell the story about the time I got suspended from school for beating the shit out of somebody. Have you ever been suspended from school for fighting?
Me? No.
What?
I never got caught. I almost got thrown out of a window 3-story high.
Oh.
3 stories high, almost out the window.
Yeah, he did. Don't tell that story. We got, what did I say? 300 likes? Boy, I done forgot. I don't even know.
Said 200 thumbs.
Oh, well, just thumbs up the video. Who cares? So, but you know what was funny about, I will give you one tidbit of information. So what I did was I went to school the next day because I knew I was suspended, but I did I forgot. And, yeah, I think that's so smart. Don't do that though. Don't take advice from me. But I went to school. They're like, oh, well, you're already here, so you can stay now. But then, like, because I was at school and the other girl wasn't, like, everybody was like, oh, what happened? So they all got to hear my version of the story first. And so, yeah, I was like, what were they calling me? Who was that boxer? Mike Tyson. They kept calling me Tyson. And then, like, over half the boys asked me out.
Are you telling the story? You're not
no. Thumbs up the video. We're going to watch another clip.
Say the name of the doctors. So that means that they're going to give us the same deal that the other doctor's giving us? Yeah, I think pretty much, yeah. I just tell her, okay, well, we can have Birdie talk to you about it tomorrow, and whatever she thinks is in our best interest will go through, like whatever. Tell her to email the company, our email.
So did you kind of get what was going on in that clip, or do I need to explain it?
She was trying to articulate something, but was finding it difficult to. That's what it looked like.
Kind of like me in the last clip, right?
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so basically what was happening there was allegedly they were shopping around for, I guess, like sponsors to do their body, like plastic surgeons. So a lot of time what happens is like plastic surgeons or like lip injectors or like people that do Botox and stuff like that, or estheticians, they'll reach out to creators and say, hey, you know, if you come promote my business, you know, we'll do these services as long as you promote our business, whatever. So what Ashley is trying to allude to in that clip is that plastic surgeons are reaching out to her to, I guess, sponsor getting her body done. So she's like alluding to the fact that, oh, this is the email, like this is another doctor. Are they basically giving us the same deal? That's what Karma, she's off camera, but that's what she's saying to Ashley. And Ashley's trying to pretend like she slipped up and said, have them email or have them email like the email, you know, but she's
the company, email the company.
Yeah, email the company. And then after that is when Karma does that TikTok where she's like promoting like some plastic surgeon or whatever. It was a really weird video. It only got like a couple dozen views on TikTok, and I can't find it anymore. And obviously, and the weird thing about that is she did a video promoting that plastic surgeon. It like the video was so F grade, and she was promoting the company without having a surgery done, which was also kind of weird. And there was like no disclaimer that it was like it was breaking so many FCC codes and laws and policies on TikTok. It was terrible, horrible. Maybe that's why I can't find it. Maybe her account got taken down, because I don't know if you know this or not, but if you disclose like things like that and you don't say that they're an ad or do go through the proper ways, you can actually have your account taken down for like spreading false information or like not disclosing advertising. But anyway, it's something that creators have to do if they are, you know, being sponsored by a company or a brand or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that's basically what was going on. They're trying to say like, oh, these doctors, to me, it was very much trying to paint the picture that these doctors were like fighting over like who's going to do their surgery. Like, but I don't think that's the case at all. I don't think Ashley medically or health wise is a good candidate for a surgery that major. I would say it's a major surgery because she's wanting to like redo it all. Does that make sense?
Yep. If there was a surgeon that made her look good, he would be a wizard.
Yeah, and you know what? So I think Ashley, anybody can get their body done. If you've got enough money, anybody can get your body done. You can get like fat taken away. It's going to take a lot of surgeries, like even lipo. We talked about it in another video. Safely in the United States, you can only have 10 to 11 pounds taken out at a time. That's the guidelines. Different states are different. Like in California, they can do more, but the guideline is 10 to 11 pounds, but they can do more. They're not restricted. But like here in Florida, you can only do like 10 pounds at a time. So that would take a lot of surgeries. And then I couldn't imagine. And like the other thing with liposuction is the way her stomach is shaped. Like it's very big at the top. Like it's very big. And then it goes down. And then at the bottom, it's big again. Like her stomach is very like misshaped. So to try to shape and sculpt that thing, if a doctor can do that, then baby sign me up, because good God.
If I was a plastic surgeon and I was good, I'd take her on as a client. Because then if I could make her look good, boy, everybody would flock towards me. I'd make so much money. Because I'd be a miracle worker. And then she's got all these people following her and watching her. That plastic surgeon would make millions off of one surgery.
Well, it wouldn't be one surgery. It would be like many, many surgeries over many, many moons. It could be like every other business that Ashley Trevino like goes to, like he'll get shut down, he'll go out of business. Everybody's gonna report him to like the board and all this stuff, or like touching her nasty body. Like it, and nobody's really gonna work with Ashley, I don't think, because everybody that she works with or collabs with, or hell, at this point, restaurants that she goes to are starting to get really bad reviews just because she went there. So, I don't know. Maybe. In this next clip, Ashley's given us a sneak peek of, well, her abilities, I guess.
Her new moves.
What?
Her new moves.
Her new moves. Let's see what you think about them.
Can I go show you? Remember, I was off. I was up. No hands. Oh, no hands this time, look.
You gotta stick the tongue out. It'll go.
Let's go try it. Let's go try it.
What you think about her new moves?
No. No.
You mean you're not ready to subscribe? I learned a new word, a new OnlyFans word. Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
Hold on, I have to think. Spender. You wouldn't be her top spender?
Spender?
Yeah, spender. A spender is somebody that like spends a lot of money on the OnlyFans, because I think you can also send them like gifts, like money gifts on OnlyFans for like requests. I think that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, the girls, the OF girls, they call them spenders. I was proud of myself for that. So yeah, I don't know. I think with that talent that she has, she might have some pretty big spenders coming her way.
I'll see it when I believe it.
You'll see it when you believe it?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
There you go. Hopefully you don't see it, but
I'll go blind.
I think
I won't see it at all after that.
That was enough for me. In this next clip, we get to see what a real life plastic surgeon really thinks about Ashley Trevino.
Okay, I'm gonna guess this person's age. Never seen this person before. She's supposedly very big on TikTok. It's all the same person, of course. 51? I don't know. She does look kind of old in some of the pictures.
So she's actually claiming to be 35.
Possible. I think she looks
51, huh?
Does she smoke?
Yeah, I think so.
She's a smoker?
Yeah. Does that matter?
Yeah, that makes your face get older. You never seen that Seinfeld show when Kramer was smoking cigars and he looked all old and leathery faced?
Let's see. I've seen all the Seinfelds. Fun fact about that, I hated Seinfeld when it was actually on, but like I think like a year ago, I was just like looking for something to binge watch, like in the background, like when we go to bed and stuff, and started watching Seinfeld. That is like the funniest show ever. I think I remember what you're talking about vaguely, but I didn't realize that smoking. So does it make you like have more, like have wrinkles earlier? Does it give you bad skin? A little bit of both?
It affects your face skin.
Interesting.
Because of smoke.
Maybe that's why she has those lines. You know, the pug lines that you're always talking about? Maybe that's what that is. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, I think she smokes. I don't know if she's like like an occasional smoker, if she smokes as much as she drinks those nasty ass green beers, that I don't know. But I do know that she smokes. But it was kind of funny to me that he said 51 because she does not look 36.
What did you say towards the end of the video? He was talking really light. I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, so some of the sounds and some of the clips are kind of lower. So that's not something I can really fix. So you just have to turn the volume up a little bit. But basically what he was saying was she could be, but you said toward the end, he was basically saying she could be like, 35 or 36 or whatever, but she looks much older is basically what he was saying. Yeah. So I know that, like, even when she was younger, like the pictures she would show of herself where she would say, oh, I was like 20 whatever in these photos, she did look older in those pictures too. So maybe she just looks older. Some people look younger, some people look older. I know I don't really look my age. You don't look your age, so
maybe she says she's younger, but she's really not.
Yeah, that was
Has anybody ever looked at her ID?
No, but there was a TikTok somewhere, like, kind of, I saw it in passing where somebody was like, oh, I found my mom's, like, I think middle school or high school yearbook, and the math did equate to her being like 36, but she does have the 1981 tattoo on her arm. So a lot of people are speculating that she was born in 1981. So she would be, how old would you be if you were born in 81?
40 something.
40 something, yeah. But what do you think about today's video? What do you think about Ashley still claiming that she's going to make an OF account? The fact that she said she's going to go get her body done. The fact that she's gotten her lips done 4 times and they still look weird and gross, allegedly. What do you think about her going on Instagram Live, TikTok Live, Snapchat, and whatever app she can get on this week to show us her abilities? Ew. Make sure you let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and Ashley Trevino, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time,